This video is for every mom who has ever doubted herself or who is still doubting herself and asking herself, am I a good mother? In this video, you're going to learn how to be a good mother, and we are going to borrow lessons from a chicken, because according to me, I believe that the best parenting coach is not those with PhDs, and I'm not discounting them, but it's from a chicken. And this is why nature has a way of revealing to us how things work in a very simple, ordinary way, orderly way. But we as human beings, we are not looking, because we are out there looking for the most complicated way to do something. In this video, you at the end of this video, or towards the end of this video, you will never second guess yourself, because I'm gonna give you the exact blueprint that God designed for us, and we are going to be borrowing this from a chicken. Very simple. Everybody knows a chicken, everybody knows a hen. Before I give you the lessons, I just want you to do one thing. Pause 1 second and just hit that subscribe button so that you don't have to miss any of these videos that we make. So guys, my name is Nastari, and I help moms prep for labor and birth by giving them a step-by-step strategy, especially if you're feeling anxious and afraid and you're unsure about how to go about this. Here for you. So today I'm gonna be encouraging you or giving you a step-by-step strategy as well on how to be a good mom. It's also a way of helping you prepare for what is coming. So, as I've mentioned, the best parenting coach isn't a PhD or those gurus, and I'm not discounting them, but it is a chicken. And I learned this and by observing. Just observe, open your eyes and observe. So how does this even work? So I'm gonna be drawing 10 lessons from a hen, and we're gonna be learning how to be a good mom. And these are 10 surprising lessons from a hen, and this is nature's blueprint for raising resilient kids. We all want resilient, confident, smart children. This is the blueprint. There is no other blueprint but this one. So what can a simple hen teach us about motherhood? Nature has a way of teaching us about what books don't have. So nature in everything, even the scriptures say that God has given us all things that pertains to life and godliness. Everything you need right now, it's already been provided. That wisdom that you're looking for, how to be a good mother, has already been provided, and nature has a way of teaching us what books don't, and we just need to observe. So stay with me as I break down 10 life-changing lessons from a hen. Please don't discount these, and tell me there in the comment section, are you feeling insulted as we talk about hen, as we compare motherhood to a hen? Let me know. Are you feeling insulted? Are you feeling like, what is this? Tell us, what do you think in the comment section? So for 2000 years plus, hens have mastered motherhood without guilt, without apps, without Instagram. They don't have all of these things to compare, and they are never ever feeling guilty about it, and they're so confident. So we're gonna be stealing their playbook, as we're gonna be saying. So here are the 10 lessons, and we're gonna start with lesson number 1. Lesson number 1, if you want to be a good mom, or if you want to be a good mom, is prepare a safe nest. That is building a foundation of love. That is the very number 1, or the very first fundamental thing that you need to do. This is because a hen meticulously chooses a safe, warm, and a hidden spot to lay her eggs. A hen does not just lay her eggs anywhere. It intentionally chooses where to lay her eggs. So what should you do? Create a nurturing home environment before your children arrive. I know we do this, and I know you've done that. Tell us in the comment section, have you done this lesson? Have you done this lesson? Declutter emotionally and physically, and establish routines that prioritizes stability. So the key here is stability and safety. That is the key lesson that we can learn from this number 1 lesson. So what is the number 2 lesson that we can learn? Patient incubation. That is sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term growth. How so? The hen sits on her eggs for weeks, enduring boredom, hunger, and vulnerability. Have you ever seen a hen that is laying on her eggs and waiting for them to hatch? Sometimes they don't even go out to take water, or they may just take water and go directly back to laying on their eggs. Like, they make sure that they're spending all of their time there on those eggs so that they can hatch. So motherhood requires delayed gratification. Put your child's needs above fleeting desires. I've seen, and I'm not invalidating those feelings, I've seen some young people of nowadays complaining or regretting being mothers, but this is because of this reason. You have to practice that delayed gratification. If you're not able to practice that, you're gonna feel like you're missing out. You feel regretful, but this is what is required of you if you need to be a good mother. So when you're feeling frustrated, you can just practice something relaxing and ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Maybe it's something that is really frustrating you right now. Pause and ask yourself, will this matter in the next 5 years that are to come? So that is lesson 2. Practice, that is sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term growth. And then lesson number 3, fierce protection, that is guard your children's vulnerabilities. How? A hen puffs her feathers. I'm sure you've ever seen that, especially when maybe the hen perceives as if you want to take one of her chicks. She's gonna puff her feathers and screech. It's predators. For example, if she has sensed that there's a hawk coming and maybe it may grab her chicks, she's gonna screech at those predators. So you as a mom, you're supposed to be your child's advocate. Set boundaries against harmful influences, toxic relationships, overstimulations, and all negativity. So you are your child's advocate. So a mother should guard her children from harmful influences. That is the lesson we can learn from this hen. And lesson number 4, we are going very fast. Are practicing this in the comment section? Do you agree with these lessons? Do you think that this is all that matters when you are raising your children, when you are raising your child? Do you think this is it? This is the blueprint. Lesson number 4, teach them to be independent. A hen does not just feed her chicks, she teaches them to find food. Have you ever seen that? Yeah, a hen will go with her chicks there in the field and she's gonna be searching around, especially those free range chickens. She's gonna go out there in the grass and she's gonna show her chicks, how to find food. So a good mom prepares her children for the real world. Teach life skills, problem solving skills, decision making, and responsibility. These are life skills, and it is you as a mother who is supposed to teach that. It is you as a mom who is supposed to teach that. So the end goal is raising independent, confident kids, and that is what you want. So be intentional about teaching them how to be independent, about teaching them how to operate in a real world, in a real life situation, because that is what you've been equipped to do and you can do it. You can actually do it. So that is lesson number 4. Lesson number 5, I called it feathers of comfort. That is warmth in tough times. So chicks hide under the hen's wings during storms or threats. Chicks run to their mother for warmth and safety. So what should you do as a mom? Be a soft place to land. Validate your children's feeling first. Maybe your children has come, and I'm guilty of this. My son will come with a very small cat and they're crying, and for me, I feel like, okay, this is so small. So first, I will not validate them. That is what I was doing, and that was wrong. I'll just tell them, this is so small. Why are you exaggerating? But that is not what you should do, because according to them, it hurts and it is painful. So learn to validate your children's feelings first before giving them the solution. Be the first person they turn to, not the one they fear. So don't create an environment of fear around your home. It should be a nurturing, comfortable, loving environment, and build trust. Your love should be their home. That is lesson number 5. Do you agree with this lesson? Have you been practicing this in your home? And or what would be your action plan from lesson number 5? Tell us in the comment section. Let us rush through lesson number 6. Be firm and loving. How so? A hen pets her chicks when they misbehave, but this is never out of anger. It is never out of anger. Discipline is love, not punishment. Do you know there's a difference between disciplining and punishment? When you discipline a child out of anger, out of frustration, that is punishment. But when you discipline your child from a calm place, from a place of love, you want this child to feel and to correct their deed from a place of good feelings, that now becomes discipline. So discipline is love. Set boundaries and correct with firmness and kindness, and teach them respect, responsibility, and good values. So that is lesson number 6. Be firm and loving. Tell me in the comment section, do you agree with this? Is that a valid lesson to learn from the hen? Lesson number 7, let them struggle to grow. Let them struggle to grow. I have seen parents my age right now, millennials. You are giving your child everything they want because you don't want them to struggle as you did. But is this a good thing? Is this the right way to approach parenting? Let us see. So the hen doesn't help the chick break the eggshell. It must do it alone. So struggles make children strong and resilient. That is true. That is even how you've grown in life. It was not because you've been helped all through. You had to learn, you had to practice, and that is how you are where you are right now. So don't always rush to fix things. Let them learn through challenges. That is something that millennial parents are not currently doing. Don't always rush to fix things. Let them learn through challenges and then support them, but don't take away their growth process. We are supposed to just support them, but don't take away their growth process. Stop doing everything for your children. Help them struggle to grow. Help them grow. Just support them. Don't do it for them. Lesson number 7. Do you agree with this? Comment yes or no in the comment section. Lesson number 8. Teach by demonstration. Scratch the ground first. That is what the hen is telling us. Scratch the ground first. How so? Chicks watch the hen scratch that to find food before mimicking her. So your children, even your children right now, they are watching everything you do. What are you supposed to do, or what is the action plan? Model the behavior you want to see. Say maybe if you want your children to be courteous, model that behavior. If you want them to be kind, model that kind of behavior, because your children are watching everything you do, and this is just how parenting is. So teach by demonstration. That is our lesson number 8. Am I going too fast? Tell me there in the comment section, do you agree with these lessons? And lesson number 9, gradual independence. Push them gradually out of the nest. Push them out gradually out of the nest. Hence, eventually pet chicks to stop following them. Have you ever seen that? When a chick has it's bigger, not like these ones in this image. When they are a little bit bigger, maybe a few months old, the hen will start pecking them, because these chicks are not they never stop following the hen until the hen starts pecking them and showing them that now I've showed you everything, I've taught you all the life skills that you need, I've taught you how to bathe, I've taught you how to look for worms and the food. Now you are independent, now you have the skill. That is how they force their chicks to have resilience and to be independent. So what are you supposed to do as a mom? Foster age-appropriate independence. Foster age-appropriate independence. Let toddlers pour their own milk, teens cook meals, give age-appropriate chores to your children, and use phrases such as, I trust you can try that, I trust you to try, and I'm here to help you, to support you if you feel stuck. Just don't do everything for your children, because you are helping them to rely on you and not on themselves. I hope we are together with this. Lesson number 8, unconditional clucking, and that is, I called it communicate relentlessly. Well, that English word. So hens constantly talk, I'm sure you've ever seen that, to chicks with reassuring clucks and warning sounds. You've ever seen that? I've never found a quiet hen. A hen with chicks, they are never quiet. They are always making sounds, appropriate sounds, depending on the situation and all the whatever is happening. So what are you supposed to do? Fill your home with verbal affirmations and gentle guidance, not silence or criticism. Some of us are so good with criticizing. We are always good at spotting mistakes, spotting problems, and not seeing good things, or we are just so pessimistic. Don't be overly critical. Yes, you can be you can criticize from a positive place, like you want your child to improve, but not to demoralize them. So fill your home with verbal affirmation and gentle guidance, not silence or criticism. So replace your action plan is replace 50% of commands with encouragement. For example, you can tell them you are working so hard versus hurry up, because I'm guilty of that. I keep telling them. Sometimes I tell my children, hurry up, just hurry up. No, don't do that. The action plan here is work. Tell them, encourage them instead of commanding them. Encourage versus commanding. That is what the hen is telling us here. I have a bonus lesson, and that is love without limits. That is the hen's legacy. So even as chicks grow, the hen remains their safe harbor. So our love is not transactional. Celebrate their growth while staying consistent. So don't give up, even when the children may turn or choose other things that you didn't teach them. Be patient, pray for them, and remain their safe harbor. Remain their safe harbor. And I've told you, this is something that the nature is teaching us about how to be mothers. Not Instagram, not apps, not those TikTok, whatever. This is the real thing. This is the real deal. So you can just compare how you are taking care of your children, or if you are yet to be a mom, this is what you can copy, and you're gonna be such a great mom. It is not difficult, but it is an everyday intentional. So I hope you've been blessed by this. Kindly subscribe and check out all these other videos that I've created for you.